Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and we see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And that's out of bounds after a decent gain. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. That's reeled in. It's Fox. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch and moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
1-0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. It's positive yards.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Hand off to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. They're trying to extend the play, but nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he slings this pass over the middle. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the ball rolls dead. Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Can he make it to the marker? And the Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. 4th out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Touchdown, Missouri. And the beatdown continues.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make them.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun, fires it to the wideout, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback who's up.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The offense going with the hurry up. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gators look at a cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Not much on that play, brought down short. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Signs the quick throw. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll test the right side here. Tackle, but 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Cricket.
Testing the right side here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? He'll pitch it. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense brings him down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Going with the old counter run here. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for the running back. And they've got one hand of that conference championship trophy now.
And this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. The Florida offense retakes the field. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. finally they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They look to throw it here on second down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gators are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Down big in the 4th quarter, might as well go for it here. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the try for 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he converts the 2-point try, now a 13-point game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. He's going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions.